What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Road to Glory. So at the start of this one, unfortunately I lost the footage, but we got a basic pack from the Emmett vs Stevens live event, and as well as this from watching the daily ads, we got enough coins to buy a premium pack. We didn't get too much in this, but we did get a standing back fist, which in UFC 2 was one of the most OP moves in the game. It's just gives you a really quick jab, and it's really hard to defend against. As well as this, we got a gold chin card that will really help us to hopefully stay in fights longer. We haven't been finished yet, and with that, it should help us to stay in them even longer and be able to grind out more wins. But going into this episode, we're coming off a win from our boycotter who managed to get us back on track, and I was hoping to capitalise on that momentum by using Dan Henderson again, try and gain up some wins and climb our way up the rankings. So going into this fight, we are coming up against Yoel Romero. So I was pretty scared that this guy would be looking for takedowns. Yoel Romero is a very strong wrestler in this game. But going into this, we are really feeling it. That win from Carter definitely helped us get our groove back and find our way back to winning ways. As you see here, we're just teeing off with some shots, ducking, going for that lead hook leg kick combo that was so successful for us in the last episode. And you see we go back at it again and really make things difficult for him. And now we manage to rock him here with the big uppercut. We mix it up and we start laying on, looking to break down his block, hit him with a hook, but just missed with that overhand that could have done serious damage. But we weren't to be stopped. We continue laying on the pressure, keep smothering him and not giving him an inch. Now we go back and we hit him with another big hook and knock him down with another lead hook. That lead hook has become our new strongest weapon. It's been impossible to stop for our opponents. But he managed to weather the storm despite being knocked down and keep himself in the fight. We're putting on some good offense, but there's those takedowns I was so worried about. He gets us straight back, he gets us straight to the ground and tries to keep pressure, but we managed to get up fairly quickly, to be fair to us, and then get taken straight back down. Yoel Romero is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to takedowns, so I knew I had to be careful, but we managed to just hold out in the ground until the end of the round and look to put on the pressure in the second round. I wasn't gonna let those takedowns deter me or his attempts at head kicks, because I knew I had the beating of him, and I started putting on the pressure and we hit him with a huge hook and overhand combination to finish the fight. A dominant win for us there. He really was not in at all. We see that again there. As he's on his way up, he smashed him with that overhand. And it felt really good to get another KO win. It always feels good to just destroy your opponent like that. And from this fight, we leveled up again, so we got another basic pack that I went to the store to open. And in this pack, it was pretty nice too. We got some nice kicks, a lead side kick to the head and a lead spinning side kick to the body, which we equipped to our fighter. Now going into this next fight, I was really hoping to capitalize the momentum from the last. So going into this next fight, I was really hoping to capitalise on the momentum from the last one and look to get another win on the belt and climb the rankings even further. We're coming up against Santiago Ponzinibbio again. We know a fighter using him managed to give us a lot of trouble on the ground in the last episode, and this one was looking like more of the same. This guy was impossible to escape from on the ground and was attacking us with some dangerous submissions. You see here, he gets us with an armbar, gets to the second gate, but thankfully we managed to get out. But he just was able to hold us on the ground non-stop. Nothing we could do to get back to our feet worked. He was just keeping constant pressure on us, landing strikes, and just waiting for chances to go for submissions. We really didn't have any answer for this kind of offense on the ground, as Dan Henderson does not have the best ground stats. As you see here, he goes for another a Japanese necktie even. looking to finish the fight in the ground, and we've never been submitted. This guy had a really strong submission game, and combined with his ground game, it was really tough to deal with. But we managed to survive round 1, even if we did tragically lose the round, so I knew I had to stay on my feet as much as possible if I wanted any chance of winning it. And here we see we break out of the clinch, but he just clinches again straight away and slams us to the ground once again. And then he gets us into top mount and starts landing some vicious ground and pound. We were able to block at first, but as soon as we tried to transition, he landed some big strikes to the head and looked to break down our block. It was really worrying times as we were fighting for our lives. But thankfully, we managed to get out of that dangerous position. And there, we finally managed to block a transition and get back up to our feet. Maybe this will be the turning point if we can beat him on the ground. But no. He instantly goes for the takedown once again and puts us into more misery on the ground. But we get a reversal and look to be more dominant ourselves on the ground. But no, he reverses us back. Here we see him inside control, dominating us, but we managed to get to round 3. All we have to do is just keep it on the feet in this round and try and get a finish, and we could still get something out of this fight. But once again, he got us into the clinch, but this time he went for shots in the clinch instead of taking us down, and then decided to take us down. This guy's takedown game was really good, and he was mixing it up, which is really tough, and he just held us on the ground again until he went for another submission. And with our stamina so low, with it so late in the fight, this guy was really strong, and we were struggling to get out of it. Most of them we didn't have too much trouble with this. With this one, he got it to the 4th gate, and we're trying our best to try and get out of it, but he managed to hold it until and yeah guys, so we did get submitted. That's the first time we've ever been submitted inside of the octagon. It was pretty disappointing, but this guy was a serious ground fighter, and we didn't have any answers for his moves on the ground. So I'll really go and try and work on the ground game for the next episode. With that, we will end it there. Thanks a million for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.